the back of the Benz. I wanna put mirror 10 on the tent. I wanna see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. The way her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my chest. I'm treating little bull like my pets. I know they young one of the catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. Don't get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kick. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. Ain't come for now, I let her slide. I come and I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. Don't get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
I watch the moon all the time thinking about you.
I watched the moon tonight and it was red. I wanna live together till we dead. I tell myself that I can change. Remind myself to not complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. And then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try. thing down public.
Nah, you know what this is. Tell them this is celebration, where the barbecue pits and the mini bikes, mini skirts, tables. Who got big six? Where I'm from, we do concrete backflips, flip flop back through the ghettos where I bring hip hop back. Real love me, they tell me the only speak for Wayside is Central Bookings County. Up north, said I should have it if Scarface passed the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project haircut in a cul-de-sac. This is where Jose meet your quota whenever I put a quote on the track.
Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing out public. I got the whole block bucket. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
From Compton to Baltimore, I'ma kill it. I buy a Morgan the minute. The public house, the plastic couch of a Section 8 tenant. The Regal window is tinted. The air conditioner broke, but I'm cool enough to ensure you my ride is an Eskimo, huh? And I peel off in the midst of getting my thrills off, and I thrive off energy from inner cities that we lost, huh? I'm putting the ghetto on top of my back, and I live in the back of the jungle. Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. Hear the siren, walk up. Engines on back of scooters, the real can recognize real, and we need to know just who you are. You are in the presence of many presents. Kendrick, the gift for the future, or yeah, I said it. Good kid, mad city, mad respect, representing the hub, right.
Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. I got the whole block bucket. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
The homegirls tell me I'm so they can buy some outfits. I buy their sons a pack of Pampers, some new Jordans. Give them the game, school them on what's really important. That's how I was raised. Had me 13, fresh off the porch. But I'm wiser now, showing my young there's other ways to get them dollars and funds. Coming down in an old school, so cool. Whip like a fireball, call it go cool. You don't know the tribulations that we go through. Put your ears to the speakers, I'ma show you. I paint a picture so perfect. Hit my CD, you see Mona Lisa in person. Courtesy of a hunter beat. Got my the essays in arm reach. One way, one
ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. I got the whole block bucket. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, it's all we know. And then we fall, then we fold. Puppet strings.
Back the television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the and an eye for an eye in today's economy.
So they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run.
Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run.
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, it's a love or possession.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take it to the city, chill, it's the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors that never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
You gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun.
and if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out.
So they
Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Here we go. You look at the Heat.
And they could put themselves in a great position in this season series. They've won the first meeting, so a win tonight would assure them of at least a split.
Well, and when you've already gotten that first win, it makes you feel like you're on the attack going into the second meeting.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Curry surveys. Nice move. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. And this will be fun. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
2 points. That one goes.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Pass to Durant. Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Caruso. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, just a great guy to have in the rotation. Caruso gives you effort, he gives you shooting, and the ball rarely sticks in his hands. He keeps it moving.
Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And Williams punches it home.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Here's Gobert to the middle. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Miami trailing. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside for Butler. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Over Gobert. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And so it's Atlanta with it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Reeves. Ooh, Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Curry. He's got 5. Here's Watson. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Rose. On the wing, Caruso. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Peyton Watson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Here's Curry. A rebound by the Hawks. Rose with it. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Curry for 3. On target from range. Curry's got 8.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Now Rose with 4 on the clock. That shot off the mark.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
16.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Barrett. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Back to Rose. Pass to Suggs. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Rose, still without a bucket. Hart pulls it in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Curry for three. That won't go either for Curry.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit two in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Caruso. And he buries his first look.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
To the inside. Miller left side. Pass to Watson. And here is Barrett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Rose has got the ball here for Atlanta. That shot off. Some solid defense from Williams. Simmons with it. Picked up by Rose. Back to Simmons. Inside. Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Gobert. Goes back up. Out to Rose. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitutions for your Heat.
The Heat with the lead. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. From deep, Durant pulls it in.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Rose. Williams grabs the board.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
1:35 left in the first half. Here's Simmons. The shot no good. The Hawks trailing. And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, But although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. No good on the triple. And it's Miami's ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Here's Reeves after the basket by Miami. Such a wide open look. Rose has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Now at the line.
Free throw good, Simmons. And both free throws good for Simmons.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Rose. Pass to Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Just the endless length of Durant helping him right there inside.
Here's Simmons. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Miami shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good, Simmons.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Now here's Rose. Crafty move. Misses from short range.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And it's stolen by Rose. From deep, Reeves. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front, leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Curry. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now here's Butler. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. That 3's off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Atlanta with possession here. It's Suggs with a drive.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Hart. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And Williams punches it home.
We think of Curry as a shooter first, but they're reminding us how good a passer he is.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Hawks trail by 6. Rose outside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And the level of creativity that Rose has, I mean, just showing it all off in the pick and roll.
Barrett with it. Now guarded by Suggs. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Miami shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Atlanta shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Heat with the lead. Outside Curry. Knocked away. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Rose into the lane. Caruso outside. Right wing. For the lead. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 7 points for the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. And Atlanta with possession here. Miami making their last shot. Here's Rose, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for a liftoff. What a slam.
Pass to Curry. The three. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The Hawks trailing. Suggs outside. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Durant. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Simmons. Miller outside. Outside Watson. From behind the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Suggs outside. Down low. Here's Durant. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Williams with the block. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Miller. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8. Looking to end the run. Oh, nice off the bounce. Oh, KD.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Miami out in front, up by 4. And right. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And Rose has got the ball here for the Hawks. 4-point game. And the foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Suggs with it. Reed sets a screen. 5 to shoot. Reed sets a screen. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Launches a three. A nice shot by Watson. And the Heat lead by 7.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Fast break, Miami. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And Barrett drops them both. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Rose outside. Deflected! And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Durant. KD gets a step. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What sets Durant apart is his handles. They're almost unseen for a guy of his height.
Pass to Hart. Outside Barrett. Outside Curry. The three is up. Reed with the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami on D. Now Rose. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Stephen Curry.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow the whistle.
Rose with it. Now guarded by Curry. Rose with the bucket.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Tipped. Right side Watson. On the wing, Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Watson. This one for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Heat lead by 7.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Curry with it. Picked up by Reed. And here's Curry. Curry from inside.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Substitutions for
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Josh Hart.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
And the Heat making a change here. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
And defenders really have to respect the shot of Curry. And as a result, he's able to get into the lane with his drives. And once again, Steph gets a trip to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Durant. KD jams it straight down.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Outside Barrett. To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up to the Miami Heat. 6-point lead. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Atlanta.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Durant. Yes!
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
Seconds left in the fourth. Here's Butler. Pass to Curry.
Atlanta foul. Alex Caruso. First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
To the paint. Curry with a steal. So the Heat win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up.
Darling, you dahine. I was wondering, Beku kesi ifefe. What is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Even my bed, here they are, so I know I'm on your mind. Phone, where do we go? Get one more in one more time.